Rewards program, you can see for yourself why our home team advantage is so important. Shop online at teamtoyota.net or visit one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton.
This is Angelo Weiner, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Senior day from Steinert High School, and the Spartans, after one half of play, find themselves in a commanding lead with a 28-0 advantage on the scoreboard. We welcome you back to Steinert High School alongside the esteemed Mercer County journalist Joe O'Gorman. My name is Mike Warren. Good to be with you as always. Joe, a up and down first half primarily for the Spartans as they found themselves a handful of times in great field position to start, and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, they did. You know, they came out, their first drive was not that good, but then after that, Lawrence was unable to move the ball. They gambled once on 4th down, and that set Steinert up for their first touchdown. And then after that, the Steinert defense just came to play today. And
they really did.
They really stopped Lawrence at every turn. And, you know, Lawrence didn't have that many positive plays just because, and not anything of their own doing. It's just that the Steinert defense seemed to be, you know, get a copy of the playbook last night and read it pretty good. Because they really did a job. And then every time they got the ball there in the second quarter, they had it in Lawrence territory, and they capitalized.
And you're seeing this Steinert defense, they're really just selling out on the run. They kind of know that it's a multi-run backfield and a different type of a look from carry to carry for Lawrence. But if you are that offense for Lawrence, how do you respond to Steinert basically selling out on the run? You've tried to go to the air. It hasn't worked to this point. Do you go back to that?
Well, I think that, you know, the one thing that's happening is they're going to force them to throw the ball. But Lawrence isn't. They got to find a way to just jump short passes off to the, like, into the flat to get something going.
Pitts Parker back to receive for Lawrence. A booming kick off the foot of Spradling finds the back of the end zone. Spradlin's kick rolls out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback to start for Lawrence.
You know, now Lawrence, you know, got to come out here and see if they can get something going.
1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And that's where we'll get to see Dane Bates and the Cardinals offense start in half number 2.
As we mentioned before the game, Lawrence has played a little better offensively the last 2 games. And, you know, they're going to need a good half here.
Loaded backfield for Bates. Looks like Pitts Parker in the backfield. He comes in motion. They fake it to him. They run it left side. And this is Bega on the carry. Jacob Bega with a strong carry. Gain of about 11, maybe 12. It'll move the sticks. Plenty for the first.
That's the way you want to start if you're Lawrence. You're down 28. You want to keep moving.
Gain of 12 officially from their own 20 to their 32.
You know, we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, too. You know, when you have these halftimes that are long, it takes a while sometimes for everybody to get back in football mode mentally.
Lawrence, their first play from scrimmage. Nets 12. Bates breaks the huddle.
Certainly their longest play from scrimmage today.
Lone receiver at the top of the screen. A loaded backfield. Pitts Parker in motion. They'll feed the back right side. This is Carmelo Thompson churning his feet across the 35 towards the 40. Stopped short. Right around the 39-yard line is where they'll spot it. Give him about 6, maybe 7 on that carry.
They're picking up positive yards, and that's good for Lawrence.
Good extension. Make the play.
Steinert defense stopped them pretty much all of the first half.
Hobley Spartan over to the sideline. Grayson Carney coming out for this play, holding his left arm. They go back to the ground. Left side, a new back for the first time getting this carry. Looks like James Lyons getting a touch.
Carry. Third down.
Lyons fighting forward towards that yard to gain, was stopped short by about a half a yard. A yard officially now. Third down. 1 yard to go for the Cardinals, trying to keep this drive alive. Third down and a yard to go. Lone receiver at the top of the screen. 3 backs in the backfield with Bates. Carmelo Thompson in the backfield. Ooh. Ball on the turf.
Fumble on the play.
I believe Lawrence has it still, but
that was a tough one.
A tough snap
Fourth down
for Bates to handle. That one's going to leave them short of the yard to gain. 4th down and about 2 now to go for Lawrence. And it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field for the time being. They're going to go for it, Joe.
It was a gamble that got them in trouble in their first series, so let's see how well they do this one.
Bates goes under center, bunch formation at the top of the screen. 3 men come in motion now towards the Steinert sideline. Bates takes the snap, goes left, lunging past the yard to gain. He's got the first down by a yard.
That's a good sign for Lawrence because they came out, they were moving the ball really well, and fortunately the fumble didn't come back to bite them.
3 yards on that sneak from Dane Bates. It's a first down, and it keeps the drive alive for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
That's their first down of the game, Mike.
8 minutes, 38 seconds and counting. Here in quarter number 3. And a fresh set of downs here on 1st and 10 for Lawrence. Bates under center. Telixa in motion. They'll give it to Bega. He fights forward in a strong carry. Give him about 9 as back-to-back strong runs as they've called number 33's number in Jacob Bega.
Jacob Bega with the carry.
Carries of 11 and 9 on back-to-back handoffs to 33.
2nd and 1 for the Cardinals.
Certainly the best drive Lawrence has had all day.
2nd and a short, 2 to go for Lawrence. Bega comes out of the game. Thompson comes back in. He's in the backfield. Pitts Parker
all alone out there
in the backfield. He's in motion. They'll feed Thompson right side. Steiner defense collapses on it right away. And the first man there, Mataraka. Mataraka, Remy Feniello in on a stop. 3rd down, short 1.
Feniello in on the tackle.
Another positive play, though. They're getting a couple yards. They had the flat wide open out there, and nobody for Steinert was covering them up.
3rd and short again for Lawrence. We'll see if they elect to go with the quarterback keeper like they did last time. Much shorter yard to gain this time around on 3rd down now. Pitts Parker in motion, snap bobbled on the turf. And the Steinert defense pouncing on top of Bates as he's able to hold on to that one. It's 4th down and about 4 yards to go.
Same thing happened on 3rd down last series. Dropped the fumble and put themselves in trouble there. They made the other one, so.
So with 4th down and 4 yards to go, now the punt team comes on for Lawrence as they've got the ball closer to the Steinert 49-yard line. Punt team's coming on. Clock continues to tick as we approach the 6-minute mark here in quarter number 3. Back to receive is Fox. A high flying punt. Takes a bounce around the 20. Now inside the 10. Down at the 8-yard line. A great punt from Lawrence off of the foot of Vlado Nikolov as he continues to flip the field at a pretty decent rate.
Spartans, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like to congratulate a couple fans out here today.
So 1st and 10 for Steinert from their own 8-yard line. The Italian People's Bakery, proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. You can visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell the homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Torres in the backfield with Giglio. RPO, they'll flick it out to the big tight end, John Weaver, staying on his feet.
Pass complete to John Weaver.
And forward progress marks him just short of the 15-yard line.
Little pass out in the flat. Giglio picked it up.
Weaver hauls that one in, gets him about 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Ball spotted right at the 14-yard line. Fox, the receiver, at the top of the screen. He's there with Matt James. Weaver, the tight end, split out at the bottom. Giglio takes the snap. Feeds Torres. Has space. Right side. Lowers the shoulder near the 25 and tackled there. A strong carry from Torres. Takes him from the 14 down to the 24.
Touchdown.
Gain of 10.
Spartans.
Nice run there by Torres. I have to assume that Isaac Pate must have gotten hurt or something. He hasn't been back in the whole second quarter.
I think I've seen him on the kickoff coverage team, but you're right. We haven't seen him offensively. And it looks like down there on the sideline that Grayson Carney is heading over towards the medical golf cart. His handoff, quarterback keeper rather, for Giglio. He gets bottled up in the backfield. Tackle for a loss, combining Joel Caesar and Chibudem Nibe in the backfield.
Loss of a yard.
Big time tackle for the Lawrence Cardinal defense. 2nd and 11, almost 12 for Steinert. Under 5 minutes here in quarter number 3. Giglio with Torres to his right, split receiver set. Takes the snap, fakes the Torres and keeps. Veer tripped up right around the 25. Across the 25 to the 26 is where they're going to spot it, closer to the 27. Giglio able to fight forward for a couple. Had a lot of green turf in front of him, but a shoestring tackle saves what would have been a run of at least 10 yards for Giglio.
Yeah, he did. He had a lot of green to go across. But like we said last night, guy got a hold of that shoestring and didn't let go.
Third down, 7 to go. Giglio motions James to the near side of the field. Throws far side, complete. This is Fox looking for space and blockers, and a strong tackle made on the outside by James Lyons. Keeps him short of the yard to gain. 4th down and about 1 to go in their own zone. Decision time, up 28 here for the Steinert offense.
Interesting call here, Mike. I think they go for it.
Under 3 minutes to go. Steinert offense remains on the field for this 4th down and 1 opportunity.
Cloud and the winds are coming in.
4th down and a short 1 to go. Giglio from the gun. Now motions Weaver under center. He'll take the snap. Looking for the yard to gain. He's going to be short.
That's a big play for Lawrence defense right there.
The Cardinals come up with a huge stop on 4th and 1. A play that was successful to this point. 1 for 1.
Tried to ram it right down there, and the Lawrence defense was ready.
And the Cardinals had it measured. 1st and 10 for Lawrence. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line. .33 actually. 1st and 10. Bates rolls out, fires on the run. Pass is caught and complete. Hauling that one in, Josh Tylixa.
Alexa with the catch. 2nd down, Cardinals.
2nd down and about 4 to go.
That's the best field position Lawrence has had all day.
Clock stopped at 2:19. Bates breaks the huddle. He's got Samise Walker at the bottom of the screen. A loaded backfield. Tylixa in motion. They'll feed the back left side. Looks like Bega. Bega has the carry. Stops short of the yard to gain, and here comes a late flag. We'll see who this is against.
This is going to be interesting here.
We'll see who this is against. Tough to tell from this.
I don't know if it was a face mask in there or.
It came well after the whistle was blown for the play to be stopped. Personal foul against the Spartans will give an automatic 1st down to Lawrence and give them even better field position as they creep into the red zone even deeper now.
Yep.
And you were right, Joe. The wind's whipping around a bit here, now blowing out towards the road. Originally blowing inward off of the street out there. And
the clouds have rolled in too, Mike.
It looks like some potential stormy weather making its way here. Bates under center. Tylixa in motion. Delayed handoff and a miscue in the backfield, and the Steinert defensive line pouncing on it. First man there, Mike Rizzo for the stop.
Bates had to take that himself. No gain, still back at the 13-yard line.
2nd and about 11 to go for the Cardinals.
I'm sure Lawrence really would like to capitalize here. You know, it's been a struggle offensively today. To get in there would be some sort of a moral victory for them.
As we approach the minute mark, Bates with a man in motion. Bega left side, splits a defender, tackled inside the 10, down around the 5 at the 6. Another strong carry for Jacob Bega, as he has really been the catalyst for this Lawrence offense in quarter number 3.
Yeah, he saw that little crease on the left side and he took it.
Bates gets established under center. Similar formation here for the Cardinals. Bates takes the snap, feeds Bega. Left side, lunging for the goal line, reaching. He is down at the 1.
It'll be a 1st down, though, for him. So
1st and goal for the Lawrence Cardinals at the 1-yard line. Final seconds of the 3rd quarter. 19 seconds and counting. Bates taking his time, getting his line ready. Goes under center, 10 seconds. Bates takes the snap, sneaks it up the middle. It's going to be close. He's short.
Get there.
He's short. 2nd down and goal when we return. Through 3 quarters of play, Steinert remains on top, 28-0, and they're looking for a goal line stand. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Cardinals when we flip the field here from Steinert High School with the Spartans on top, 28-0. You're watching high school football here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, Advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
We're happy to welcome our newest sponsor to WBCB, and that is Rossi's Bar and Grill, located on Whitehorse, Mercerville Road in Hamilton. This legendary Mercer County eatery first opens its doors in 1933 in Trenton and is still going strong in Hamilton. Rossi's offers a wide variety of great food and is famous throughout the region for their huge, delicious burgers. In addition to providing a great happy hour, Rossi's offers specials such as half-price wine by the bottle on Tuesdays. Hump Day is when Wing Wednesdays take flight, and kids' meals are only $2.99. Thursdays feature live music and half-price nachos, and Friday, Rossi's offers half-price beer flights. For those who know a little bit about everything, test your knowledge Tuesday on live trivia night. Rossi's is also a great place for parties and catering. Check their website for details at rossisbarandgrill.com or call 609-890-2004. Second and goal now for the Cardinals. Bates going back under center, same formation. Big boys in up front and movement up front.
Wow.
Who moved first? False start
Penalties against the Cardinals.
against Lawrence will set them back 5 yards. Just when you thought they were going to find pay dirt for the first time, they are set back to the 5-yard line.
We mentioned it before, Mike. When you're a young team, these are the mistakes of youth right here. And these penalties have just killed Lawrence all season.
Bates comes in from the sideline with the play now from the 5. Second and goal. Two backs in the backfield. Bega, the far setback. They'll feed Bega. Left side towards the goal line, needing a push. He is stopped at the 1.
Vega with the carry.
Jacob Bega, another strong carry, gets them back to the 1-yard line.
He got the penalty back for him.
Third down and goal to go.
All right, now the last 2 times on third down, they had a bad snap. Let's see if they can pull this one off. I'd like to see Lawrence get in there.
Back in the I formation. Ball fumbled on the snap. Bates falls on it at the 5.
Fumble on the
Fourth
play.
down and goal.
Fourth down and 5.
Third time in the second half, Bates has had trouble with the snap.
All of them on third down, Mike.
3 times on third down. 3, the common theme for number 3, the quarterback, in Dane Bates, here on fourth down and goal from the 5-yard line. Lawrence looking for their first score of the afternoon. Steinert trying to keep a 0 on the scoreboard. Bates sends a man in motion. That's Nibe in the backfield. Bootleg, right side, firing. Bates, passes incomplete. Isaac Pate
First down and 10.
with a huge stop.
Isaac Pate.
Breaks up the pass, the sophomore DB. And it's first down and 10 to go from the Steinert 5.
We wonder where Pate was. Now we know. He was in the defensive backfield just waiting to make a play.
Great timing by Pate to meet the football in the hands of the intended receiver. Looked like Nico Capone was the intended man in the end zone for Lawrence.
That's tough for Lawrence. You know, they really had a couple of nice drives.
Pate swatted the ball right out of Capone's hands and turns the ball back over to his offense. Giglio in the gun. First down from his own 5. Design quarterback run with the seam across the 10 towards the 15, down around the 20 at the 19-yard line. 14 yards on the ground for Giglio on the quarterback keeper. It'll move the sticks. First and 10 for the Spartans.
Giglio, we talked about, is a junior, and he's been going to, I was talking to his mother at halftime, and she was telling me he's been going to camps, and he really loves football, and he really just enjoys working out, and he just wants to keep getting better.
Giglio, an impressive performance already this afternoon, looking to build off of it. A rushing touchdown and a couple of throwing touchdowns as a man jumps into the neutral zone for Lawrence. This will make it 1st and 5. A little bit of happy feet over there for the Cardinals. Chidubem Nebe, a little bit antsy on the edge. He'll get subbed out for on this play.
Yeah, you talked earlier. Giglio has had a nice game today.
3 total touchdowns for the Steinert quarterback, 2 in the air, 1 on the ground. Torres to his right in the backfield. He'll feed him. Looking towards the middle is Torres. Just getting past the line of scrimmage, about a gain of a yard for Torres. Brings up 2nd and short. 2nd and a short 3. Here in quarter number 4, under 10 minutes to play, 9:20 and counting, and the Spartans more than okay, chewing off minutes on this clock. A receiver to either side, Fox at the bottom of the screen. Rafferty at the top. Giglio in the gun, takes the snap, delays it, keeps it himself, up the middle he goes, makes a cut, across the 40, 45, 50, 50, 45, all the way down to the other 40. A huge run for Giglio.
First down, Spartans.
Great run there. He broke right through. Good quarterback draw.
And a great juke right around the 40-yard line in his own territory. Got him about 15 extra yards as the Spartans are now in Cardinal zone. Ball spotted at the 41 in Cardinal territory.
It's 28, I think, yard run there.
Fox at the bottom of the screen. Nick Corby at the top. Giglio moves Torres to his right in the gun. Giglio takes the snap. Keeps it again. Inverted veer run up the middle. Able to get a couple. Give him about 3, almost 4.
And 7.
Ball moves to the 38-yard line. Gain of 3 officially, 2nd and 7. Coming up on November 1st, brought to you by the Mercer County 12th Man Touchdown Club. The unsung heroes will be honored at Massimo's Restaurant, 1035 Washington Boulevard, Robbinsville, New Jersey, at 7 o'clock. Touchdown Club proud to pay for 2 members per school for a meal at Massimo's Restaurant. Man in motion, the tight end, bobbled snap, given off to Torres with space, bouncing it to the right side. And a strong carry for Torres. He's going to be tackled short of the yard to gain, it looks like, from our vantage point.
Third down.
Yeah, it's going to be like 3rd and 1, I think, for them. Torres did a nice job. Looked like he was stopped in the backfield there, but he shook off a tackle and went on the right side.
3rd and a couple of Rossi's cheeseburgers away from a first down. I'm not hungry, I swear.
Yeah, right. I told you should have went at halftime.
Giglio with Torres to his right. Actually, it looks like Pate's back into the game. It is. Pate left side, looking for space, brought down by Bates. But he does pick up the first down. Enough to move the sticks. I believe that's the first carry we've seen from Isaac Pate since the first half.
I believe it might be the first quarter.
1st and 10 for Steinert. Rafferty coming in with the play. Under 7 to go.
The clock is the Spartans' favorite fan now, too.
Giglio taking his time on 1st and 10. Motions his tight end Weaver closer to the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap. They'll feed Pate. Looking for a seam left side. Bounces it out. Looking for the sideline. The 20, 15, 10, 5. Looking for the pylon. He knocked the pylon down, but his foot stepped out of bounds at the 3. Just short of a touchdown. Would have been his 2nd of the afternoon, but an impressive run from Isaac Pate.
Great job by Pate there.
First down and goal for the Spartans from the 3-yard line.
1st and goal from the 3. Clock stopped at 6:17 after Pate goes out of bounds. Spartans looking for a score here. looking for their 5th touchdown of the afternoon. Split receiver set. Matt Gill at the top of the screen with James. Pate to the right of Giglio. They'll go Pate. Up the middle. Might have gotten a yard. If that. Looks like he's back to the line of scrimmage.
Pate with the carry.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 3-yard line for the Spartans.
We're getting
Pate
close
comes
to
out.
the Weaver play again, you know, just
Right.
bring Weaver in and push him in.
Torres comes back into the backfield. The senior, Anthony Torres, been the feature back for the majority of this game since Pate was sort of subbed out after the first quarter after we saw him after a couple carries here. Torres comes back in. He's to the left of Giglio. Ball at the 3. 2nd and goal. Giglio takes the snap. He'll feed Torres. Up the middle he goes. Lowers the shoulder. And he is stopped short at the 1.
Torres with the carry.
Give this Lawrence defense credit down here. They've thwarted the Spartans'
1
attack.
yard line. 3rd and goal from the 1.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and goal from the Steinert, or from the Lawrence 1-yard line, just about in between the 2 and the 1. Giglio breaks the huddle. Corby, the receiver, at the top. Gill at the bottom. Torres to the right of Giglio in the gun. Giglio takes the snap, feeds Torres again, and this time he's in for 6.
Torres with the carry. Touchdown.
The senior Anthony Torres finds the end zone. And Steinert with their 5th touchdown of the afternoon, an extra point away from making this a 35-0 ball game.
Fours are wild on the scoreboard. 4:44.
4:44 in quarter number 4, and kicker number 4, Jake Spradley, on his way out for the extra point.
That's a good deal for Torres, being a senior, to get a touchdown on senior day. Something he'll always remember.
Absolutely. Spradlin's extra point is up, and it is no good. A bit right.
No good.
So this will remain 34-0 the score.
4:44.
Steinert's on top in this one.
Spartans 34. Cardinals 0.
That extra point would have resulted in a ticking clock for the final 4:44. Nonetheless, 4:44 remaining, and one more test for the Steinert defense if they can hold on and pick up a goose egg, a shutout on the scoreboard. Now, back in my day, if the defense put up a shutout, the D coordinator went down the road to the local McDonald's and found a bunch of dollar menu cheeseburgers for everybody. You got to wonder what the reward will be potentially for this Steinert defense if they're able to keep a goose egg up there on the scoreboard this afternoon on senior day of all days.
Well, we'll push for Rossi Burgers.
There we
How's
go.
that?
That's on theme with our sponsor for today's game. Be a hefty bill.
There's a lot of money out here at Steinert.
Spradlin comes on to boot things away for the Spartans, and the tee kind of falls off, or the ball kind of falls off of the tee at the 40. A little bit windier than it was in the first half. A consistent breeze blowing in off Klockner Road. Spradlin needing a little bit of assistance here on the hold. He gets it. And a booming kick. Fielded inside the 10, bobbled around and taken across the 15. On the return that time was Pitts Parker. Confusion between him and Samis Walker. The ball was bobbled around a bit, and they were able to hold on to it. Tackled inside the 20 at their own 15-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
That was a little bit of you can have it, I don't want it.
And the clock is going to tick here in the 4th quarter. Final minutes here ticking off. Steinert can taste their 2nd consecutive victory of the season.
Gets them to 3-4, and, you know, a chance to come out of here with a winning season. Going to have a couple games more to play.
Bates feeds the back up the middle. Looked like Bega, but he had nowhere to go.
Chris Horchuk in on the tackle.
Korchak comes in for the stop for Steinert.
Down. And 11 for the Cardinals.
I think the Cardinals going to have to try to open it up a little bit here, maybe. If they want to get on the board, they got to try to put the ball in the air, I guess. Misfortune has cost them. Fumbles, penalties have played a key role in their problems.
After a 40-12 victory a week ago, the Spartans continuing the offensive output here this afternoon. Cardinals go back to the ground. Bates back to Bega. And he's bottled up. It's going to bring up third down and about 10 to go.
Got to give the Steinert defense a lot of credit today. They did pitch a shutout.
They've done a tremendous job. You saw it early on. They had a game plan to commit to the run, and they did not look back. They said, if you're going to beat us this afternoon, it's going to be through the air. And Bates only threw the ball a handful of times. I think you could count on one hand how many times he threw the ball this afternoon. And Lawrence really was forced to keep the ball on the ground in this one, and Steinert reaped the benefits. Bates goes under center. Final minute 45 ticking off in this one. Back comes in motion. And a quarterback keeper here on third and long. Bates just trying to get some extra space for the punt team here, it looks like.
Everything in a pile there.
And I believe that's going to be fourth down.
Fourth down and about 6 for the Cardinals.
It is. Fourth and a long, 6 to go for Lawrence. Final minute ticking away here. For Steinert, they'll pick up their third win of the season, their second consecutive win. 2 straight wins for the first time this year for Steinert, and junior quarterback in Anthony Giglio, an impressive performance. It looks like Giglio, he might as well just earned himself Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game honors. You can catch that interview on the WBCB YouTube page coming up following this one. Bates rolling out to his right, finds a man complete, fighting for extra yards and close to that first down marker on the completed pass. Chibudem Nibe catching that one.
I think he got the first down. Whether they'll get another playoff is another question, because we're down to 20 seconds.
It's a close one.
Yeah, I think Giglio's a good choice. He managed a very good game today.
They'll sweep it with Lyons, finds a seam and tripped up down around the 35-yard line. Strong carry from James Lyons. And that'll do it for this one. The final score, Steinert victorious on Senior Day, 34-0 over Lawrence as they pick up their second consecutive win of the season. I want to thank all of our sponsors who made today's broadcast possible. Team Toyota, Saul Funeral Homes, All Cure Spine and Sports, the Revere Restaurant, Haldeman Ford Subaru, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, the Capital Health System, the New Jersey Education Association, the 12th Man Touchdown Club in Mercer County, the Hamilton Township Education Association, Rossi's Bar and Grill, Saul Funeral Homes, the Trentonian, the Italian People's Bakery, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, and Hyundai of Trenton, all proud to bring you today's coverage on WBCB. Aaron Bennett produced today's stream. Griffin Fold did our camera work. Joe O'Gorman, our color commentator. For the crew, one final time, Steinert victorious 34-0. One final time from Steinert High School alongside my partner, Joe O'Gorman. My name is Mike Warren. We thank you so much for tuning into high school football on the WBCB Sports Network. Have a great weekend, everybody.